You should know that the impulse to sin always brings great benefit for someone who is righteous. Now listen to this. Imagine two individuals, one of whom is the type of person who experiences little or no temptation, while the other is the type who is much troubled by temptation. The mere presence of certain things rouses their outer self, so they are moved to anger, to vanity, or to sensuality, according to the nature of the stimulus. But with their higher powers they remain steadfast and unmoved, and determined not to give in to their weakness, whether it be losing their temper or any other sin, and they strongly resist it. Perhaps it is a question of a weakness which is rooted in their own nature, just as certain people are irascible or vain or whatever, but do not wish to commit the sin. These are far worthier of praise and deserving of a far greater reward, and are far nobler than the first type, for the perfection of virtue is born in struggle. As St. Paul says, virtue is perfected in weakness. It is not being tempted to sin which is sinful, but consenting to sin. It is wanting to lose your temper which is sinful. In fact, if someone who is in the right state of mind had the power to make the temptation to sin to go away, then they would not exercise that power. For without temptation we would be untried in all things, and in all that we do, unaware of the danger of things, and without the honour of battle, victory, and reward. The assault and stimulation of vice bring virtue, and our struggles reward. Temptations make us work harder in the practice of virtue, and it drives us forcibly into the arms of virtue, and is a sharp lash which teaches us vigilance, vigilance, and virtue. For the weaker someone is, the more they should arm themselves with strength and victory, since virtue, like vice, is a matter of will. I needed vigilance to keep repeating the same word then. I'm not going to record it again either. Sorry guys. I'm balanced precariously and I don't want to risk doing it again and falling in the water.